co-sign on that.
Yeah,
I do
you know.
too.
One of the things I try to get us to understand is cultural conditioning, and make sure we all understand that anytime you grow up in any culture, you take on the understanding of that culture. So none of us have a natural perception on reality. And what
No,
I
we've
try
been
to point,
Americanized, lied told what to do by Big Mama, who was a slave. She got beat to believe the stuff that she believed. You know what I'm saying? We fought to get
Hmm.
the little things that we do have, and we still in slavery. Because guess what? A dog got more rights than you do.
yeah. So what I point out
A
is at least go back.
LGBTQ have more rights than you do.
So what I try to point out, at least understand how the language makes us understand reality from a certain position. So as I was doing my studies, and I began to see how, since we have been here, there's been a campaign to demonize a particular concept. Then I start asking the question, why would they do that? Then I start finding out properties about that concept that was applicable to us, and I start understanding that that was the great conspiracy, to make sure that we always saw a particular aspect of reality according to a cultural perception and not a natural perception.
Lionel Richie dancing on the Signature tour. Then from there we jumped.
That's understandable, but this is what everybody needs to understand. This is what I understand. That's your intellect. That's how you getting your information. That's your testimony. Everybody gonna be different,
Yeah, but what
you
I
know.
point out
So
is,
you educating though. You telling information. You
but
know,
I'm saying
you
though,
telling
if
a
we
person
all come
something
up
that they
in a,
should see.
I'm saying, but if we all come up in a culture, we all have to
We
agree
have
that
no
none of us
culture,
in. I'm saying
Daryl.
all of us
You
We
have
have
to
from
no
agree that
culture,
America.
none of
brother.
us came up with this English language.
You're giving
When we
out
came into play,
factual
the English language was
information. That's
already in
all
play.
you're doing, Daryl.
Then they got
You're
us to
giving out
agree.
facts, brother. But we all interpret those facts
What?
differently.
Right. The
Just
thing
like
Right.
about
just
Daryl,
like
this
the
is
young lady
the
was
thing.
saying.
It's not just the it's not just the English. It's not just the English language. Even in Hebrew, black and dark are two different words, bruh. I don't care which language you go to. Black and dark are not the same. You got to change the language of
Oh,
the language of
is
the
that what this
person.
debate is about? Black and dark?
That's not what we.
Okay. Because let me know
But
something
we'll
about
bring
that.
that up. Yeah, that's
Okay,
not
so
the topic of
what is the
conversation here.
topic today?
The topic today is about culture.
Okay. o-
Right,
Okay. So
right.
so so what so it's gonna be really that everybody get their message their own way. The divine never gives you the same. He don't deliver your mail to somebody else's address. He knows exactly what mailbox to put for that particular person, that particular way.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way that girl see, he goes by light or whatever, he goes by darkness. That's his thing. So no matter what's going on, he's gonna go back to that because that's his thing. That's what touched him. That's what he sees, right?
Well, no. That's not what I said. That's what I say. When I said when I came into the culture, I started examining how I was made to believe, and I began to realize that my belief system was not my belief system. The culture indoctrinated me to understand reality from a particular filter. Then I started asking the question, well, who gave it to them? And I started eventually getting to the root of what I said I believe. I understood that my mom taught me, her mom taught her, and her mom taught her. And then I began to realize that the origin of all this had a genesis. And I started questioning then those ones who got my great grandmother to understand reality a certain way and got her to
How
understand,
does that
and they
help your
passed it.
people? How does that
Huh?
information help your people?
How does it help my people? Because they
Yeah.
made me understand. Because they made a particular concept demonized in the culture, and that concept is applicable to us. Now I'm saying that we have to
So
now
you
fight
saying that
against.
dark?
Let me finish. Let me
You
finish. Now
okay? Go
let me
ahead.
finish. Now we have to fight against somebody else's interpretation black. And what they didn't just say it, they also posted it in dictionary, meaning that they made it a law.
Once
So
again,
anytime something,
that's your thing. The black thing and all that, that's you.
no, that should be
Everybody's not
unity amongst
interested in that.
all of us.
Everybody's gonna get their information, and what we're trying to do is unify. Okay,
Yes.
so with that, right? Whatever your interpretation is, you of course you can educate people on it, but you can't force people to believe it, right? Or even
Right.
look into it, right? So what you have to do is do the powers that you have to basically bring your people up and at least unify your people. You know what I'm saying? So when you're out and we're saying we're going through this, if the big debate is something about the conception of a word, right, or an adjective, right, something that describes something, right? If
Mm-hmm.
that's we need to go to something to where it could be unified, so everybody's concept could be kind of like, you know what I'm saying, not really
Be on the
intertwined,
same, like,
because
be on the
but
same level.
basically let's get on the same plateau on something.
Mm-hmm.
We can't keep on going backwards to this and that and just staying on that. You know what I'm saying? We
So
have to,
let
okay,
me
so the
ask
black
this
is going up,
question.
but how is that going to unify your people right now? What is that going to do for you right now?
Let me
How
ask
could you
this
do
question
something
because
right now? Like, so if black is
Ah,
this or that or whatever, can you move something? Can you do something? Can you make some hydroplane? Like, what does it mean? So what? If black is light, and this may not be what we perceive it, how is that going to help me right now?
Let me tell you
ah.
how to help you then. Let
hold
me
on.
tell you how to
Let
help
me
you.
I want to
Hold
add
on,
to the
hold on,
comment.
hold on, because I wanted to add on. I was patiently waiting. You feel me? I ain't want to be rude.
Okay.
And I want to add on to what she's saying. You feel me? Because what she's saying is real. You feel me? Let's get on
Mm-hmm.
common ground where we can work together and build on instead of trying to tear down somebody's knowledge and understanding on
Just
certain
a
things that
fucking
they're trying
statement.
to present.
Because that is their knowledge and that is their
Exactly.
understanding. You can't say no and all that.
Right.
You just have to go on what the Most High gave you.
Exactly. So this is where I'm at with. This is where I'm at with, and I've been for the longest. You feel me? Because it is about information and sharing, and the person can be able to get the information out without being,
Mhm.
down and critic. But the whole purpose
Right.
is you believe in this, I believe in this. How come we can't find one common ground to get along with and continue to build? What she's saying is we
Because
actually
we have to unify no matter what's
we
going
are
on.
unifying.
See, the times is the reason that we are on this platform is to get
Exactly.
everybody at least to hear what's going on so we
Exactly.
can be on a common ground as a people.
Exactly, and that's where I want to build on the fact that we are unifying under one ground, but there are snakes involved, and what's going to happen is you feel me. People want to try to tear down what the hell that we all trying to unify under one ground,
Right.
which is just basically having a discussion. Being able to have a discussion with each other without, you feel me, somebody getting mad or trying to tear it down. That's the first start of unifying is being able to get along. Be able to
Or
This
being
this
able
why I
to
wanted to
have an
add
information.
because
open
you was talking.
mind
I'm
to
not
Y'all
be
being
was
able
talking
to
about
listen
cultural.
and
I'm not done.
understand that
Hey,
people
I'm
have
not
different
done
points of
saying these
view.
words offend people, but I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just basically saying that you feel me. We can come together. It ain't no but. It ain't none of that. We can come together.
this my
We
thing.
can
Like the
come together
conversation
with
we
a
was
few. We
talking
can come
about
together
culture.
with a
He
lot.
was talking about culture
Why
and how
are you
people
interrupting?
perceive that culture,
Why are you
right?
interrupting?
But here's the
Why are you
thing.
interrupting me?
And so I've been sitting here
You
waiting
gotta
this
let the
whole time.
sister finish.
I've been
You gotta let the
talking this
sister
whole
finish
time.
talking. Let her finish her spiel, bro.
I tried to go after Tawana. Like,
I was going after
what the
Tawana.
fuck?
Okay, so you know what?
This,
You
Fuck.
know
I'm
what?
not even.
We can
Hold
also
on, I'm
look.
not
There's
even
a
done.
there's a
Hold on, I'm not done, sis. You feel me? And I'm trying to make this be known because this is
Okay.
the issue right now. This is the big problem.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? What's going on in the line? If we gonna unify, we're gonna talk about things. We're gonna talk about what's really going on. Coming together and working together
Okay.
as
Well, we're gonna put
unified.
together something. to where,
unifying.
yeah, we're gonna put together something, Karima. I'm gonna get at you at the chat.
Okay. Yeah, coming together.
This all I want to say. I'm gonna
Okay.
make it short.
Okay.
Okay, so we talking about
Still
culture,
talking, and I'm
and he's
Okay.
saying that
not done.
the cultural conditioning came from the white man about how we feel about black, how we feel about dark. But what he's not telling you is, in African American culture, the mass majority of us embrace black as being beautiful, majestic, regal, which is the total opposite of what the white man put in front of us. Everybody in here know who James Brown is. I'm black and I'm proud. You see what I'm saying? So what he's saying is his own personal insecurities. It has nothing to do with the greater
No,
community
I
of our
don't think it has
people.
anything to do with insecurities. I think it has
So,
something to do with his
well, I wasn't
perception.
done.
Sis.
I wasn't. So
I wasn't even
again,
done either, sis. But the
again,
point
like,
is not
like
finish.
now
We
you
argue
talking
with
while
each
I'm
other.
talking,
You
and
try to
you
argue
just was
with
just
other men.
talking shit about
That ain't
that.
what we here for. We not here
As,
for that.
as,
So I'm
as
about to
soon
shut
as I
this
start
down because
talking,
I'm not about
you
to give this
start
man
talking. Like I
conversation.
wasn't even done.